The best fights of the weekend, March 2nd, week 2023. With a Friday in which a good Argentine evening and multiple broadcasts on YouTube stand out, and a Saturday with 3 notable bills and some other interesting bouts, the next few days will be intense and will give continuity to the activity in a week in which we have already had a couple of relevant events. Friday, March 10th. Without a doubt, the event with the best average level on Friday will be the one that will take place at the Estadio Luna Park in Buenos Aires, Argentina, televised by Tike Sports and organized by OR Promotions. In it there will be several well-matched fights, one of them being a very good Women's World Championship in which the versatile local Evelyn La Princesa Bermudez, after the robbery she suffered against Yocasta Valle, will try to recover the now vacant WBO IBF light flyweight belts against the undefeated, southpaw and promising Mexican Tanya, La Chula Enriquez. In summary, a clash between two young and capable fighters that should be very entertaining and have a good level. Also, in the undercard, super featherweight prospect Carlos Alanis will seek to establish himself as the WBO number 15 by fighting in a step-up against seasoned Kevin Acevedo, undefeated featherweight, and Argentine Olympian, Alberto Melian will seek to appear in the world lists fighting for minor titles against the undefeated Colombian champion Johan Segura. Promising flyweight Tobias Reyes will face Venezuelan Gilbert Gonzalez, who has only lost against opponents such as Ricardo Sandoval, Habanarito Lopez and Sajidas Valladares, and welterweight Fabian Maidana will try to become the first to knock out Ecuadorian Edwin Bennett. Apart from this card, on Friday there will be several evenings broadcast on YouTube. One of them will be the event that Let's Go Management will offer, through Boxing Social's channel, from York Hall in London, United Kingdom. The main fight will be the postponed championship for the vacant English bantamweight belt between prospect Jordan Perkis and a more experienced opponent as Ramez Mahmoud. This bout will be supported by a Southern Area Super Welterweight Championship in which Jack Martin and Shaquille Day will face each other. On the other hand, moving on to the United States, Thompson Boxing will also broadcast on YouTube an evening from the Doubletree Hotel in Ontario in which welterweight Louis Lopez will try to bring his winning streak to 6 facing his third 8-round clash against a potentially demanding opponent like Mexican southpaw Angel Beltran Villa, who in his career has only been beaten by WBO Super Welterweight No. 7, Samurai Sosa. Finally, Fight Zone will televise a bill from the Hangar Events venue in Wolverhampton, United Kingdom, organized by Black Country Boxing Promotions. This will have an English light heavyweight championship in which will clash two tenacious boxers, but who have fallen short at the highest British level, such as Joel McIntyre and Ricky Summers. In the same event will participate the European welterweight champion Kirsty Bavington, who will face Canadian former world challenger Candy Wyatt, and former world super welterweight champion Hannah Rankin, who will battle American Logan Haller. These other bouts will also take place on Friday. At the Doubletree Hilton Hotel, Glasgow, United Kingdom, undefeated Nathaniel Collins will face his biggest challenge to date fighting for the vacant British featherweight belt against the competent James Beach Jr., who has only lost to Dennis McCann, Brad Foster and Chris Burke. At the Cuban Boxing Club in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, broadcast on YouTube, the very young super welterweight Jesus Gamboa will face a good test against the experienced Filipino Adam Joe Abdulhamid, who comes from a contested fight against the dangerous Joe Noine. At the Wind Creek Event Center in Bethlehem, United States, Julian Rodriguez will face at welterweight his first bout since he was beaten by Jose Pedraza squaring off against Cashin Hutchinson. At the Tupatini Air Force Central Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, aired through YouTube, lightweight Fumaritdet Kamlathondamrankan will take on Filipino Jules Victoriano, who is coming off 2 commendable performances as a visitor. Saturday, March 11th. The biggest fight of the week will be the super welterweight clash between undefeated Australian Tim Tszyu and American former world champion Tony Harrison, who will fight to become the next mandatory challenger for undisputed champion Jermall Charlo. On the other hand, on Saturday also stands out an evening from Le Zénith in Paris, France, televised by Canal Plus and ESPN Plus, in which Olympic gold medalist Tony Yoka will return to the ring for the first time since he was beaten by Martin Bacol, facing veteran world challenger Carlos Takam. Considering how tough his aforementioned loss was and that Takam is coming off exceeding expectations against the feared Arslanbek Makhmudov, Yoka deserves credit for seeking to return to winning ways against a competent and strong opponent and not against a boxer of a very low level and without any risk, as many other fighters do. In the support, British Dan Aziz will be clear favourite to be crowned European light heavyweight champion against Thomas Four, who simply has a lower level than his, plus a lot less punch, while unbeaten middleweight Farhad Saad and Olympic gold medalist Lauren Price should be able to defeat Macaulay McGowan and Naomi Mans. On the other hand, Matchroom Boxing and DAZN will continue to lose steam with an evening from the Echo Arena in Liverpool, United Kingdom, with overwhelming favourites. Super middleweight Diego Pacheco should be able to stop Jack Cullen. Lightweight Rhiannon Dixon should be able to win a decision and be crowned Commonwealth champion against veteran Vicky Wilkinson. Heavyweight Johnny Fisher and super bantamweight Peter McGrail should achieve easy wins against, respectively, Alfonso Damiani and Nicholas Botelli, and Robbie Davies Jr. and Dara Foley will meet in a super lightweight clash that could be the best matched fight on the card. In addition to these events, these other bouts will take place on Saturday. In the Hall des Sports Erasmus in Anderlecht, Belgium, light heavyweights Malik Zinad and Mikael Diallo will battle in a duel of unbeaten, while welterweight prospect Anas Mesoudi will face Mexican Miguel Parra, who in his last fight scored a knockdown over Florian Marcoux. In Montpellier, France, the European Union welterweight champion Mohamed Khani will step into the ring for a demanding voluntary defense against Italian Pietro Rossetti. At the Centro Deportivo Municipal Mundet in Barcelona, Spain, undefeated Cristobal Lorente and veteran Andoni Gago will battle for the vacant European Union super featherweight title. In the Predio Municipal Malvinas Argentinas in Los Polvorines, Argentina, Tike Sports will televise an Argentine and South American Cruiserweight Championship between Olympic Yemel Peralta and unbeaten Federico Grandone. Thanks for watching. More info at our website.